Welcome back, Fanatics. My name is Feral Fanatic, and today we are continuing Ace Academy. I want to say it's episode 13. I guess if we'll find out if I'm wrong or not. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump back into this. I love this freaking game. Not even gonna try and lie. It's great. It makes me laugh. Makes me a little bit sad. Makes me go, oh, and all that other random crap, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Well, Aunt Yuki inspects some pumpkins. Uncle Kaito and Nikki return to arguing about who is the pumpkin master. Yuki says she'll put everyone to shame. Can't help but smile to see Uncle Kaito slip his arm around Aunt Yuki. Maybe things are looking up for the two of them. Oh, that's nice. Oof, I said yeah. Before Nikki can challenge Aunt Yuki to a carving contest, I offered to take Nikki to the movie so Kaito and Yuuna can Yuki can catch up. First, Nikki protests, but then she has no choice but to go with me when I drag her out of the house. By this time the movie ends, Aunt Yuki and Uncle Kaito are nowhere to be found. I go to bed with a smile on my face and a glimmer of hope in my heart. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I almost thought it was bad. I blink bleary eyes as my alarm wakes up and I quickly slap it off. What has even going off today? I don't have anything planned for this morning, so I can afford to sleep in. Just my eyes roll over and fall back asleep. After what feels like mere minutes, my slumber is once again disturbed. This time it's buzzing on my phone. My arm shoots out from beneath the blankets and grabs my phone. I squint from the blinding rays, peek through my curtains, and retreat to the safety underneath my covers. Huh, they're calling some show. Hello?
Brosif, you ready or what?
Huh?
Were you sleeping? Dude, it's 5 p.m.
Oh, crap! What? I throw off my blanket and push back the curtains, letting the blinding rays of dusk. Crap! How did I sleep the whole day away?
I don't know, but the Halloween party is starting soon
That's
at the
so
Pilot's
funny.
Lounge. Do you have any idea what that means?
Fun party times! Yeah, I'm getting ready now. I'll see you on the campus in a few.
Good, I'll see you there.
After hanging up, I throw my phone down on my bed and try to make myself look presentable. I still have my old costumes from my time back at CINY. Any of them would be doable this time around. What should I dress up as? Oh, crap, I don't know. Oh, okay. One of the Ninja Rangers. Sexy police officer. Batman, the Dark Knight. Let's do Lord of the Gears. Legolas. One of my favorite fantasy characters, Legolas. I mean, I like Gimli personally, but whatever. Also like Samwise Gamgee. Good character. There's never been an archer as bad as him. After prepping and changing into my costume, I hop on my bike and head to campus. When I reach the Pilot's Lounge main entrance, I take show only to see him waving at me.
Brosif!
Wow, you are dressed all snazzy. You look like duels from Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Hey! He's in a Yasogami high school uniform. Persona 4! Oh! That's what I knew that from! Okay. He grins.
That's right.
Never noticed it tonight, but the real show looks and acts very similar to Yozuki Hamanura. That's a perfect Yozuki cosplay, man. Good stuff! His eyes wide in surprise.
Yosuke.
Yosuke, my bad. Yeah! He frowns.
No, not Yosuke. I'm supposed to be Yuuna Kami.
Whoops! Huh, I don't see it. You definitely fit the profile of a secondary character. The protagonist's best friend. Oh! Shots fired! And true.
No way! I won't settle for that role.
I'm afraid it's already been decided. Because you look exactly like Yusuke in that cosplay. He looks like he's about to argue, but then sighs.
I knew I should have gotten that white wig sooner. It was still being delivered.
At least he accepts his fate.
Speaking of outfits...
He looks at me.
One does not simply dress up as Legolas.
We're being called out.
Oh,
Did you forget about the weapon code for Ace? We are still on campus. Show blinks.
oh, right. Good call.
That's fair. That's fair. Two guys dressed as salt and pepper shakers and tear them. What? Okay.
Shall we get going?
Where are the girls?
They met up in Kaori's dorm to get ready. They'll be over soon. We can head in first.
Alright. We get to the pilot's lounge and I gape at the surroundings. There are fake cobwebs lining the corners of the ceilings and the walls. And fake bats and spiders are strategically placed in nooks and crannies. The lights are dimmed, which gives the place a spookier feel. I barely even recognize the lounge. This place looks awesome. There's a decent number of people here, and I recognize most of the pilots. I assume there are also engineers and team managers here too. It's a little hard to tell who everyone is while they're in costume. There's some pretty good costumes here. Some people went full out creative and dressed up as hilarious memes or puns, while others shielded out for the fancy, well-crafted costumes. Memes, the pepes, gotta have the pepes. But of course, the winners of the evening are all the beautiful ladies who can only technically be considered dressed. I sigh it contently. This takes me back to my first CINY costume party.
I think I'm infected.
Shu's eyes are wide and his mouth hangs agape. Starting to look around a group of girls dressed in a range of costumes from sexy teachers to cute Japanese idol cosplays.
Whoa, there they are.
Joe points at the group of girls standing near the couches. As I squint and give them a look, I realize it's the rest of our team.
Looks like they made it here before us. Come on.
Joe and I weave through the crowd and make our way to the girls. Whoa!
Hey!
Ooh, Yuuna's a witch. Classic. Valerie's a cat girl. Kaori is like a gladiator. I'm not sure what Mayu is. I want to say like some kind of fairy wizard or dancer. I don't know. Show's demeanor changes mid-word from excited to confused.
Hey there, cuties.
Oh lord.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, she didn't have a voice. What happened? Mayu smiles and waves. Show's face is bright red. He's having trouble making eye contact. I don't blame him. Kaori's wearing a yacht uniform from the currently popular fantasy anime, and in typical anime fashion, the armor is more aesthetically pleasing than functional. As a healthy heterosexual male, Yuuna's witch costume makes me hard to focus on her face. Maya is dressed as a cute magical girl. Okay, that was pretty close. Magical girl cosplay. I'm impressed by the intricacy of her costume and how well it complements her. It's Valerie. I think the plethora of guys ogling her speaks volumes about her Neko girl outfit. Valerie spins her tail playfully.
So, what do you boys think?
Oh, good lord.
What a time to be alive.
Show! No! Bad! Bad show! Valerie giggles.
Let's go get some drinks.
We all nod and head over to the bar.
Hey.
Hey, Yuuna! Yuuna appears in front of me wearing a wide smile as the group moves on. Hi, Yuuna.
Ooh, I didn't know you were a fan of spandex.
She's into us, guys. Definitely into us. In a very sensual kind of way there. She grins playfully. Apparently it's a necessity for saving the world.
Now I know their secret.
You must only use this knowledge for good.
We'll see.
Out of context, that would be very interesting to hear.
On that note,
Yuuna holds out her hands to the side, giving me a clear view of her outfit.
what do you think?
That cleavage! No, I'm not gonna be a pervert. I love it! Super cute, like you always are. She blushes and beams.
Thank you. Let's go catch up with the rest of the group.
Sure. Once we've all reconvened at the bar, we order our drinks and find an open table among the couches. Well, everybody's popping in one by one.
It's so unfair that I still can't have anything alcoholic.
Oh, you're not 21 yet? Valerie pouts and puts an arm around Mayu.
Isn't that right?
Mayu speaks softly.
I don't want to drink even if I could.
Oh, she can't. Oh, she's the... Oh, that's right. They're both freshmen. I forgot about that.
Really? You have to at least try it once.
I felt Show elbow my side.
If she's this excitable normally, I wonder how she'd act when drunk.
Probably really sober, like, somber. I don't even imagine the trouble she'd get us all into. Show laughs.
True that, brosif.
Yep.
Hey, enough with your private conversation. Let's play a game.
Yuuna perks up.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Mayu nods excitedly, even Kaori seems interested.
Okay, what game were you thinking, Valerie?
Oh, she has an echo.
Well, in honor of Show's cosplay of Yosuke.
Now, see, is it Yosuke or Yosuke? I don't know.
Not Yosuke!
Mayu looks surprised.
Really? I thought you were Yosuke this whole time.
Sho slumps on the table.
Not you too, Mayu!
I'm sorry. It's just...
Oh, you poor guy!
With that outfit, I mean.
Context. Nice.
Wasn't Yosuke the comic relief?
And a pervert.
Yeah, it's like someone copied and pasted the character and changed the name to Sho. The group nods. Sho groans.
You guys are killing me here.
That's funny. Yuuna looks at Valerie.
What game were you thinking about? The King's Game.
Oh no. The King's Game?
Mm-hmm. It's easy. We number chopsticks and give one of them a special symbol. Whoever picks the symbol
Oh, boy.
is the king.
I've seen this in the off-brand anime, guys. It ends well in a certain meaning. In context, I guess.
Oh, that sounds easy enough.
Does no one know what this leads to?
What can the king do? The better question is what the king can't do. He'll command one of the numbers to do something, and his order is absolute.
Mayu? Mayu gets it!
Don't worry, it's a lot of fun.
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to try.
Kaori, you don't understand. Everyone looks at Kaori with surprise. She's the last person we would expect to agree to a game like this. She blinks at us.
What? It's only us playing. I'm sure no one is going to make an unreasonable command.
Valerie! Kaori says Sho.
Right?
Sho shifts uncomfortably.
Right!
Then it's settled.
Valerie grabs some chopsticks and marks them with numbers. And then marks one of them with the color. She shuffles them on the table and holds them in her hands so the marks are covered.
Let the games begin.
My heart races in anticipation as we all grab a steak. I turn mine over and see the colored marking. Lucky! I was watching this for my ferns. So they're funny. Fran's turn theirs over. Oh my god, I'm dying. Kaori wears her best poker face. If I didn't already have the king stick, I would know she had it in her hand. I wouldn't know she had it in her hand. Sho's face is one of bitter disappointment. I wonder what he planned as king. Mayu breathes a sigh of relief. I guess she didn't want to be king. Mallory seems indifferent about her stick. She's probably happy as either king or subject. We'll lay down, quit barking at things. Yuuna looks around the table.
Who's the king?
I offer my glorious chopstick.
Brosif's got it. What is your command, your majesty?
Let's think for a moment. I command. Oh no! Oh boy. Oh boy. This is this is a dilemma. Oh good god, what am I gonna pick, guys? Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna get so much trouble for this. Number 4, sit on my lap! Number 4, come hither onto my lap! Before anyone has a chance to speak, check the chat stick. Oh no! Valerie, no! Oh no! This is bad. You're just gonna be so salty.
Yay! That's me.
I'm having so much trouble. She looks at me, then grins impishly. Uh-oh. Her hips sway measuringly as she walks over to me. She gently smooths my legs away. The the table towards the edge of the seat and slowly lowers herself onto my lap. Her legs dangling out off one of the side. Her arms snaking around my neck. Whoa!
Is this seat taken?
Whoa! Hey! Help! Too close! Leave room for Jesus! She squeezes me tighter as she adjusts herself to sit close to me. Dangerous close to another area.
No!
Valerie turns to Yuuna, whose face is red.
I think you've sat there long enough.
Yuuna!
Uh-oh. Are you getting jealous?
Yuna's blush deepens.
I'm just following the king's orders. Right, king?
Huh? Yuuna looks pointedly at me.
Well,
I'm not sure what she wants from me. Well... She crosses her arms and pouts. Valerie giggles before removing herself from me, then returns to her seat.
Aw, you two are the cutest.
She knows! Trying to catch Yuna's eye, but she refuses to look at me. What did I do? The group bursts out laughing. Yuuna looks at me again, and even though she tries to stay annoyed, I can see a trace of a smile breaking through. That's funny. We play a few more rounds of the King's game and show never once drew the colored stick. Watching his frustration as some of us become really kings is an endless source of amusement. I wonder if his luck is really that bad, or if a certain blonde was rigging the game for her own amusement. When we came late, we all said our goodbyes and headed out. I stifle a yawn as I enter the quiet house, tiptoeing into my room. I quickly get ready for bed and fall asleep with a smile on my face. Best Halloween ever! Are you sure, bro? You made your girl jealous. Lips are dry. The buzz of my alarm pulls me out of my dream world into reality. With a sleepy roll, I slap blindly at the sound. Just 5 more minutes. The buzzing doesn't cease no matter how hard I try to stop my clock. I blink open, bleary eyes as 10:17 blink back at me. Crap! I shoot straight out of bed. I'm late for class! I push the off button on my clock, but it doesn't stop the buzzing. Wait, my alarm doesn't buzz. That's at the desk. My phone is buzzing loudly on the wood. It's Valerie. She's probably wondering why I wasn't in class this morning. Who calls this early? I'm hoping she brings me notes. Hey Valerie, sorry I missed you in class today. She sounds amused. I don't know what happened when my alarm didn't go off.
Probably because you didn't set it.
What?
It's reading week. We don't have classes, silly.
That explains a lot. If we don't have class, then why are you calling me?
Because unlike somebody, I've been hard at work and found something interesting about Eagle's core.
Uh-oh. Really? What is it?
It's the secret to Eagle's maximum overdrive.
Wait, seriously? What does it say?
It says, come to the hangar right now.
That's fair. Let's go. No, it doesn't.
Only one way to find out. See you in a few.
She doesn't wait for me to respond before the line goes dead. Valerie? She's lucky my curiosity is stronger than my irritation. I get dressed and ready for the day. Just about to head out the door, my phone beeps. I pull my phone expecting to listen to Valerie. Instead I see an old alert. Call Mom today. Oh. Mom. My chest tightens as a hand is holding my heart. Today was her birthday. Last year I was so busy at CNY that I completely forgot about Mom's birthday. I didn't give her a call until the next day, and even then she understood. I could tell she was disappointed. I created this alert right afterwards, so I'd never forget again. How could I have known that would be her last birthday? A spark of anger heats my blood. If Mom and Dad were really the target of foul play, somebody's going to pay for ripping them away from me. From Nikki. My phone beeps again, open a message from Valerie telling me to hurry up. I need to find out what's going on with Eagle. Maybe they'll give me a hint as to what happened with Mom and Dad. Oh boy, I think they killed my dad. My mom was collateral damage because they want to know about Eagle's core. That's just my personal theory on it. I take a deep breath and hop on my bike and hurry to school. When I arrive at the hangar, I head straight for Eagle. Valerie stares intently at the terminal, biting her lip in concentration. She glances at me as I approach and smiles.
I almost thought you weren't going to show up.
Yeah. Here I am. She goes to the terminal, fidgeting with excitement.
It took some time, but I finally figured it out.
Well, yeah, it took weeks. You were able to reverse engineer the overdrive mode? Valerie nods. That's incredible. She grins proudly at my enthusiasm.
It took a little longer than I expected since the missing pieces were really hard to fill in.
Sorry. Oh boy.
The full schematics are unlike anything I've seen before. I wasn't even able to find anything remotely similar while researching.
Her brows furrow in thought, and then she shakes her head, and her excited grin returns.
Anyway, I've tested the data in the simulator, and it worked flawlessly. Your core is calibrated to be able to use the overdrive mode on demand.
What's the cost? That's awesome!
I haven't had a chance to try it in actuality, though. As much as I'd love to hop in your cockpit, I'm not much of a pilot.
She's such a horn dog!
So, I leave the test piloting to you.
I nod. Of course, you're amazing, Valerie! Her smile broadens.
Oh, I almost forgot.
She returns to the terminal as her fingers dance over the keyboard and now the screen opens up. It's packed tightly with a lot of information, and the bottom has an open section to input a password.
I couldn't figure this out, and it looks like any sort of tampering will potentially wipe the data. What's weird about it is that all those lines are not really code that needs to be deciphered. They read more like references I don't understand.
Oh, that's about to get really sad, ain't it?
If this might mean
I
something
don't
to
know.
you.
I glanced at the screen. It does read like a whole bunch of inside jokes meshed together. Some pieces seem familiar, but strewn together like that throws me off. I'm sure if I had time to sit down and concentrate, I could work through this, but right now I would focus on the overdrive mode. Do you have all the data you need for the overdrive mode?
Yeah, which is why I almost forgot about this. I'm not sure what's hiding behind here.
Stuff probably regarding my parents' foul play. No rush, then? She smiles.
No rush. I do think we should book off some practice time in the arena and confirm the overdrive mode works, though. I mean, theory is still theory.
That's fair, that's fair. I nod. I was thinking the same thing. Let's tell the team about this and see if they can get a practice session in before the match. I shoot off an urgent group text as I wait for everyone to show up. I pull up to the arena schedule on my phone. Is there any chance it won't be fully booked because it's reading week? To my surprise, the arena is completely open tomorrow. Talk about good luck! Kaori is the first to arrive.
This better be important. Exams are next week, you know.
Trust me, you'll want to hear this.
Where is everybody else?
They're coming. A few minutes later, Sho and Mayu trickle in with Yuuna tagging along.
Sorry if we're late.
Oh, hey, Yuuna.
Look who we found trying to break into the hangar.
Yuuna's cheeks flush.
I wasn't trying to break in. I was just about to text that I needed someone to let me in.
Sho grins.
Sure, that explains why you were pulling on the doors.
I was just testing to see if maybe they were locked.
Hey, Yuuna, how did you get on campus so fast?
I was studying in the library when I got your text.
Speaking of which, can you finally tell us what's going on so we can all get back to studying?
You nod to Valerie, who nods. Valerie found out how to activate Eagle's overdrive mode on command.
Are you serious?
Sho's voice rings out above the team's collective exclamations of surprise. Valerie nods.
Yup. Sorry it took so long.
The fact that you managed to figure it out at all is really impressive.
Yeah, I don't think just anyone would have been able to.
Maybe.
Valerie answers modestly with a slight blush of color in her cheeks.
So what exactly do you mean by overdrive mode can be activated on demand?
Well, initially the programming was set to a single run instance because it was in debug mode.
Okay.
I found a way to change the options of activation. That being said, it's calibrated and tested in simulation, but...
Valerie looks at me. We want to reserve the arena so we can live test it. Kaori nods.
That makes sense. We definitely want to get a handle of it before our next match on Thursday.
It's what, Monday right now? Why exactly do we have a match scheduled during reading week? Everyone stares blankly at me.
Why wouldn't we?
Seeing why everything was canceled during reading week, classes, clubs, everything. They really wanted us to focus on studying. I don't know what reading week is. I guess it's like a week off so you can study for your exams or something. I didn't go to college, so I wouldn't know. Maybe my girlfriend would know. Huh.
That must have been torture.
don't think it's a terrible idea. That just means there are fewer distractions from studying.
I know. Torture!
Fair enough. They didn't have to cancel everything. It was nice that classes were canceled, but canceling all clubs and activities was a bit much. Show nods.
Focus, guys.
Sorry.
Yuuna seems thoughtful.
Since your match is on Thursday, that doesn't give you much time to practice. Isn't the arena already booked up this week?
Actually, it's completely open tomorrow. I was thinking we could head over around.
No! Are you crazy? We can't do that!
A blanket shows outburst. Valerie looks just as confused as I am. The rest of the team wears matching looks of horror.
What is up with those faces? You guys look like you've seen a ghost.
I mean, you're not too far off. The arena is haunted.
Valerie bursts out laughing, and I let out a few chuckles. What are you talking about? We used the arena plenty of times. We've been fine.
It's not always haunted. Only tomorrow.
It's not haunted, you idiot.
I can always count on Kaori to be reasonable.
It's cursed.
Never mind. Ah, yes! Never mind. What?
How is it cursed?
It's the curse of Yori and Nori.
Who the heck is that? You too, Yuuna?
Broseph, Yori and Nori are no joke. Haven't you heard the legend?
No.
What legend?
Show takes on a serious tone.
Many years ago, there was a set of twin brothers, Yori and Nori, who attended ACE.
Okay.
They were fiercely competitive in the arena, and their matches were thrilling to watch. Yori was the older twin by a few seconds, and no matter how often they battled, he always took first rank. Nori hated being outmatched and overshadowed by his brother and trained harder than any other pilot at school.
Okay.
At the end of the season, the twins' highly anticipated match was just as exciting as ever, especially when Nori took the title of first rank from his brother.
I guess Nori's training finally paid off. Valerie raises an eyebrow.
Seriously? This is so cliche.
Show gives her a look, but otherwise ignores her.
It was all anyone could talk about, but Yori was furious. He didn't think it was possible that his brother could surpass him. He accused his brother of cheating and continued to pester Nori until Nori couldn't take it anymore. They agreed to one final match, no holds barred.
Did they
which
kill
would
each
prove
other?
Who was the better pilot, once and for all. Obviously, the school would never allow no holds barred matches, so they set up a time after hours to meet in the arena.
They kill each other.
Boring.
Just wait.
When they met in the ring, they readied their weapons like usual. Charging their laser guns, they waited for the signal. As soon as it sounded, they simultaneously unleashed their shot, which collided in a huge explosion.
That's not how explosions happen.
Trust me, it happened. I don't know how it did, but it did.
Mayu and Yuuna nod along the show.
After the smoke cleared, standing in the middle of the arena were the twins' two gears.
Okay.
That's not the weird part. The weird part is that there was no trace of the brothers. Both the cockpits were completely empty.
Mayu shudders.
There weren't even ashes or anything.
Okay.
Wait, let's go back a second to this explosion. How did the gears even survive that?
That's part of the mystery. They say that the brothers' spirits are trying to finish the battle to see who is the better pilot, and any pilot who dares get between them will suffer the consequences.
Valerie cocks her head to the side.
You guys really believe this stuff?
It's real! Ever since then, anyone who's used their gear on the anniversary of the brothers' battle has ended up with serious injuries.
Yeah, there was this kid whose gear malfunctioned and started moving on its own.
And the girl whose gear got stuck after it depowered, so she was trapped inside. They had to remove the whole front of her cockpit to get her out.
Those are just the reported ones. A lot of times what happens in the arena
Stays in the arena. Valerie looks at me.
What do you think?
Got 99 problems, but a curse ain't one. I don't believe in ghosts or curses.
Then how do you explain all the bad things that have happened on that day?
I don't know. Coincidence?
The point is, we cannot be anywhere near our gears tomorrow. In fact, we should get out of Ace Academy altogether and go somewhere fun.
Riley is suspicious of his change shifts to intrigue. Intrigue, not intrigue.
Ooh, I like fun.
What are you thinking? A slight grin spreads across Show's face as he wipes out a handful of tickets. Whips out a handful of tickets.
The hot springs, of course.
You already had those planned. How long have you been carrying those?
You don't want to know.
I raise an eyebrow.
Let's just say I've got these ready for next year, too.
Jeez, Show, come on, bro. That sounds like a whole lot of fan service.
I don't know.
A whole lot of censorship. Riley squeals and starts playing with her hair.
I can't wait to go. The water is going to feel so good.
I could use a break from studying.
Okay, Yuuna going.
You should come, Yuuna.
Yuuna smiles.
Okay, you've convinced me.
That didn't take much.
Wow, that was easier than I thought.
Valerie is my spirit animal.
What about you, Kaori?
Kaori frowns.
We don't have time for this. Don't you all have exams to study for?
We've got the whole week to study. Besides, even Mayu's going.
Maya looks away as Kaori's gaze lands on her.
Are you going too?
Yeah. I'll study better once I've had a short break.
Come on, Kaori, live a little. If Mayu can go, then you can go. I mean, does anyone here study more than she does?
That's probably true. Mayu frowns.
What's that supposed to mean?
Bad words, Joseph.
Just that you're really smart.
Good save, Joseph. Mayu blushes deeply but looks pleased.
So, you coming, Kaori?
Kaori sighs.
Fine. But I'm coming back first thing the next morning. With or without you guys.
Yes, the gang's all going.
Since my day tomorrow is pretty much shot, I need to get as much studying done now as I can. I'll see you guys later.
Kaori huddles and hurries up. Just kidding. Stupid voice. I apologize. I actually should get some studying done too.
Me too. Same here.
It's time for me to hit the books too.
Everyone pauses and stare at her.
What?
You study?
Of course. How else do you think I get straight A's?
Ah! Show's eyes widen. Stretching.
Straight A's?
Valerie laughs.
Don't sound so surprised.
Oh, if everyone else is going to study, then what am I supposed to do?
Study? Show sighs.
I guess.
We can study together.
Oh. Show perks up.
Suddenly studying sounds like a great idea.
Mo smiles shyly. Show takes her hand and the two of them wave before walking away. Yes! Yes! Alright, well, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Everyone says goodbye and heads her separate ways. Show! Making the moves, my dude! I find a quiet spot in the library and spend a few hours studying. My dude! Once the words start to blur on the page, decided to take a break. I wonder if anyone else is ready for a break too. So it's only Mayu and Yuuna? Yuuna, obviously. I wonder if Yuuna's still trying out different clubs. The last couple of times I went with her, it was pretty fun. Let's see what she's up to. I dial Yuuna's number. She seems out of breath when she answers. Hey Yuuna, checking out any new clubs today? She chuckles.
Nope, I've decided on what I want to do.
Oh really? What did you choose?
Tennis.
I grin. I had a feeling she'd come back to that. Is that what you're doing now?
Actually, I decided to participate in the Tennis Open League today.
Oh, snap. Does that mean you're going to try out for the school league next year?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
Yes,
It's
sure.
still a huge time commitment, but I can always drop in on club matches.
Yup. Alright, making sure it's working.
You're coming, right?
She tries to keep her tone light, but a hint of worry sneaks into her voice. I know that my being there to support her would mean a lot. Plus, there's no way I'm going to turn down another opportunity to see her in that cute tennis outfit. Ha! Of course! I'll be that loud voice in the stands cheering you on. She giggles.
I'll be disappointed if I don't hear you.
I'll be sure to yell extra loud. Meet you at the courts.
Okay, see you soon.
We hang up the phone and I make my way to the rec center. The event has a strong turnout, and while the spectator space is not as large as our other venues, more than half the seats are filled. Nice. I scan the crowd of students lining the tennis courts in search of Yuuna. She's off on her own, leaning into a runner's stretch. Hey, Yuuna! My face lights up when she sees me.
You're here. Thanks for coming.
I wasn't going to miss out on another chance to watch you walk the floor with your opponents. She laughs.
It won't be so easy this time. I recognize some of the students from the Ace Tennis League. There's a good chance I'll have to play against them.
Fair enough. Taking another look at the students holding tennis rackets, most of them appear to keep to themselves. They wear solemn faces and quietly stretch. A small group of students are gathered in a circle. Those must be the league members. I don't think that I know who any of them are. Yuuna pauses and points out the one she recognizes.
That girl with short hair is also a second year, and a pretty strong player on the team. She's actually from my hometown. We trained together in high school.
Nice. The girl is one of the only students with a smile on her face. She rolls her wrist and lets her racket hang loosely by her side.
The guy to her left is a first year. He just made it onto the team, so he's still in training.
As Yuuna gives me the stats on her opponents, her demeanor changes. Her posture relaxes and her eyes glare alertly around the court. She fit right in with the rest of us in the pre-combat room if she were a pilot.
And that small guy beside them is actually their star player.
Nice. Really? I glanced skeptically at him. He looks like a high schooler who's still waiting to go through puberty. Oh, that's so mean!
Yeah, he's a third year and captain of the tennis team. In fact, she
Yuuna points again to the first girl.
will probably take his place as captain next year.
Nice.
He's also left-handed.
Wow. And that means...
I should have worked harder on my backhand.
Probably. So it sounds like a few are... like those few are the only real challenge here.
That's only as far as I know. There may be some hidden diamonds nobody knows about.
They'll do great anyway. Well, even if there are, you don't have anything. You don't have to worry about them. See firsthand what you can do, and I know you'll win this thing. She blushes.
Thanks.
Spectators are being ushered to their seats as the organizers announce the first matchup. Better go so I can claim a good seat. Yuuna nods. Before I go, wrap my arms around her and pull her to a hug, then I kiss her cheek. Good luck! I'll be rooting for you. Her cheeks are flushed, but she grins.
Thanks.
As I leave, she fidgets with the edge of her racket. As she looks into the crowd, I guess she is nervous after all. The first few rounds of students I don't know, I half-heartedly watch the matches as they all kind of bleed together. Finally, Yuuna's first match is up. I sit in my seat and wave as she walks into the court. She smiles in acknowledgement. Her opponent is a random student I don't recognize. I settle back into my seat. This will probably be a quick match. As predicted, Yuuna demolished the poor guy. Soon the second round of matches begins, and Yuuna is pit against the first-year Team League player. He scowls at Yuuna, but she seems undisturbed. In the end, Yuuna demolished him too. He stomped off the stage as I cheer along with the rest of the crowd for Yuuna. She's matched with the girl from the tennis team. The two of them nod in respect for each other. Yuuna grips her racket tightly. A look of concentration replaces the smile on her opponent's face. They're more evenly matched, I assume, because they're used to each other's styles and know each other's strengths and weaknesses. Although Yuuna claims to be out of practice, she still comes out victorious with a 2-point lead. Yeah! Finally, the two remaining contenders are Yuuna and the third-year captain of the Ace Tennis League. Even from my seats, Yuuna seems to tower over him, but he is unfazed. Are you ready to racket? As Yuuna gives the first serve, just like when I played against her, her racket connects with the ball, and a resounding crack. It speeds across the court, across the net in a blur, but her opponent seems to be waiting for the ball to easily return to the serve. They continue to volley the ball back and forth. I lean forward in my seat, holding my breath. Each shot towards Yuuna's left, and her backhand misses. The audience lets out a collective gasp. The match is almost engaging as the two of them dart across the court. We are tied in the last point wins the match. Ultimately, Yuuna misses another backhand strike, and her opponent is named the victor. We race back down to the courts. Yuuna and the captain is speaking, and as I approach, I catch the tail end of the conversation.
Did you try out for the league this year?
Yuuna shakes her head.
No, I was focused on my studies and was worried the league might be too much of a time commitment.
No wonder I haven't seen you play before. I'll admit I was really impressed by your skills.
Game, he doesn't look like he's towering over her.
You should try out for the league next year. I'm positive you'll make it onto the team.
Yuuna smiles politely.
Thank you for the offer. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
I hope you do.
He glances him away, then politely excuses himself. As he walks away, he's thinking behind Yuuna and attack her with the hunt from behind.
Ah,
She whirls to face me and smiles. You were awesome out there!
thanks. But I didn't win.
No, but you and the freaking captain of the tennis league were neck and neck for a majority of the match.
I know.
I thought she would finally realize just how impressive that was and crack a smile, but she frowns instead.
If only I'd practiced my backhand. I know I could have beaten him in his smug face.
Whoa! Competition! Oh, wow. I knew Yuna's competitive, but I had no idea she was this competitive. I've never seen this side of you before. There we go. I didn't know you had it in you.
Had what?
Salty Yuuna! No!
I'm not salty.
You're so salty, you're giving me high blood pressure. Yuuna blinks and laughs.
I guess I am overreacting a bit,
That's
aren't
funny.
I?
A little. She sighs and buries her face in my chest. Ooh.
But I was so close.
I stroke her hair. I know.
Well, it looks like everyone is leaving.
We should probably leave too.
I'm going to go to the lockers and shower. Thanks for coming out again.
This is fun. She smiles.
I'll see you later.
I say my goodbyes and we head our separate ways. My phone vibrates in my pocket. When I go to answer, I see Sho is calling me. Hey, Sho.
Rosa, I'm so glad you picked up. I need your help.
Oh. Are you okay?
No, I'm in dire need of assistance.
What's going on?
Do you have any experience buying a gift? Or a lady friend?
Yeah! We all know your lady friend is Mayu. There's no answer for just a second, then Mayu Sho speaks.
Still feels kind of surreal.
I get it.
So, does that mean you'll help?
I can't leave my bro hanging. Sho sighs in relief.
You are the best brosip a bro could have. Come meet me at the mall.
You're the best bro could have, bro. I'll be right there. I hang up the phone and head to my bike. Then I drive directly to the mall. After I park, I see Sho is waiting for me at the main entrance. He greets me with his usual goofy grin, but his hair is disheveled and there's worry in his eyes. Oh, good gosh, Sho, what have you done? Alright, action recall here. Thank you so much for watching. This episode was very interesting. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!